Hi, I'm Hazel, and the Shadowlands Prepatch is coming soon, TM, which makes it time to round up the most new and exciting things that are going on in patch 9.0. It's important to note that the Shadowlands Prepatch does not include Shadowlands content, so no leveling past 50, no Shadowlands zones, no covenants, but the systems changes are in. So in no particular order, here's what you can look forward to. First up is class changes. These are going to be ranging from minor to game-changing, but every class is at the very least seeing some spells unpruned or made class-wide where they were previously spec-specific. A big example is Shadow Priests, which are night and day different. We're seeing substantial changes to how you spend your insanity, we've got Devouring Plague back, Surrender to Madness is kind of sort of back, and the whole thing is just drastically different to the way that Shadow Priests played throughout BFA and Legion. Shamans are another example of a class seeing massive shakeups. You've got the Maelstrom Resource Bar being completely just removed from Ellie and Enhance, and there's more examples than just that, but even if your class isn't being head-to-toe redesigned, everybody's got some abilities that used to be specific to one spec made class-wide. So on example for my Holy Priest, I've got Power Word Shield back, they've given me Shadow Word Pain, they've given me Shadow Word Death. Over with Hunters, every Hunter regardless of spec is going to get Arcane Shot, Eye of the Beast, Hunter's Mark, Kill Shot, Scare Beast, and Tranquilizing Shot. The list goes on, and Wowhead has big write-ups detailing each and everything that is new with each and every spec, so you can go and dig through and figure out what's new with your class. But once Prepatch is out, your best bet is going to be just to log in and shuffle around. You'll notice your talent tree is getting a major shakeup. There's talents redesigned, added, removed, shuffled around. Just kind of come back once Prepatch is hit, and then look through your spellbook, your talent trees, and your keybinds, just to see what's new and then maybe tidy up your bars for Shadowlands. I'm probably going to be making some new modifier macros to try and just squeeze all those new buttons onto my bars. Another big feature of Prepatch is the level squish. Our precious level 120s will become level 50s. Alts between 1 and 120 will wind up somewhere between 1 and 50. You can learn to fly starting at level 30. Leveling should be substantially faster with this level squish, at least 60 to 70% faster than before, so catching up any underleveled alts that got left behind should go pretty quickly. And with fewer levels to chew through, more of those levels will have meaningful upgrades and unlocks. Almost every level should give you a spell or a talent or something. Leveling from 1 to 10 can be done in Exile's Reach or the normal newbie zones if you like, and 10 to 50 can be done within any given expansion using Chromie time. The exception to that rule is newbies. If you are brand new to WoW and you're leveling your very first character, you're going to level 1 to 10 in Exile's Reach and then 10 to 50 in BFA content, just so that we don't show the brand new people the old stuff that doesn't make as much sense right away, you know. Get them into the game first and then introduce them to Outland. If it's not your very first character, you can use Chromie time if you want. Chromie time is basically like time walking, but for the old world. You choose an expansion to level in, it will scale down to you, and you can level all the way to 50 within one expansion if you want. You're not locked to that expansion, you can go back to Chromie and pick a different one if you want, but you don't have to leave. You can reasonably finish most of an expansion just by leveling within one. There is still a smidgen of zone order involved. You're going to have the early expansion zones opened up at level 10, with the later zones opening up as you go. Overall, this is going to be a fantastic time to catch up on old half-leveled alts or start some new ones. Next, in the Shadowlands Prepatch, we are getting so many new character customizations. I cannot overstate how massive this is. It's not just for new characters, you can use all of these options on your existing characters by visiting the barbershop. If you are making an alt though, you'll notice that the whole character creation screen has gotten a major tune-up. If you were not already talked into leveling again by the level squish, these animations and armor previews might just do it. So once the pre-patch hits, there are new hairstyles, new hair colors, new eye colors, and you can choose your eye color separately from your face. Many races also got more fancy upgrades like tattoos, war paint, necklaces, makeup, body jewelry, and so much more. Just get yourself to the barbershop once pre-patch hits and dig through all that good stuff. You might come out a brand new person. While at the barbershop, you'll also have the option of changing your character's gender if you like, and druids will have even more options. For the first time, you can change your druid forms independent of your hair color, and independent of each other. Artifact forms and glyph options and all the different colors that you've unlocked will be available for you to select right at the barbershop. Next, we might not be able to dive into the Shadowlands with the pre-patch, but we will be able to try out the brand new level 1 to 10 starting zone, Exile's Reach. This is the default experience for new players, but anybody can choose it when starting an alt if you like. It is a wonderful intro experience. I find that it really eases you into your toolkit, so if you're trying out a class that's new to you, this is a great way to learn the ropes. On top of that, completing Exile's Reach lets you buy these starter weapons off of a vendor that feature these new and upgraded but still basic weapon models that are transmoggable. I am really excited to use these on some of my lower level characters. There's something just so satisfying about using a basic weapon appearance that is not straight from 2004. Another pre-patch feature that I'm really excited about, an extra special one just for the hunters, is new hunter tames and stable slots. Your hunter stable is being increased to 200 slots for a total collection size of 205. If that's not enough, we've got new tameable pet families and models. There's the mammoth family, including mammoths and elks, the camel family that lets you tame camels and alpacas, and the courser family letting you tame unicorns and horses. Even more, there were many more models added to existing families. A couple of examples for you. You'll be able to tame giraffes under the stag family. You'll be able to get those BFA domestic pigs, those have been added to boars, and ram models have been added to goats. There's a lot more, but my favorite one is cloud serpents are being added to serpents. Now, Pandaren hunters will already know how to tame cloud serpents, but otherwise you will need a character that is exalted with the Order of the Cloud Serpent to buy the How to School Your Cloud Serpent tome. If you've never touched the Order of the Cloud Serpent rep and you're not a big fan of dailies, this is one of those reputations that you can catch up on with time walking. Save up a bunch of time walking badges across different characters, wait for the mop time walking to roll back around, buy the Order of the Cloud Serpent commendations on all of those different characters, mail them to one character, learn them all, there's your reputation, problem solved. Once you have learned Cloud Serpent taming, it is account wide, so you only need to do that once. And like I said, there's definitely more new tameable models than just that, those are just my favorites. I will link a page down below with all of the new tames for all those hunters out there. Next, an exciting thing that is not so much coming to the Shadowlands Prepatch as being removed from the Shadowlands Prepatch. Allied race rep requirements are being removed. You will still need to do the questing achievement to unlock a given allied race, but no more rep requirements, which means they're not time gated anymore. As long as you have a max level character of the correct faction to do the unlock quest line in, you can unlock any allied race you want in one day. Maybe you want to try out that new leveling system on a Volpera, or a Mechanome, or a Void Elf with a new skin and eyes. And speaking of removed things, starting with the Shadowlands Prepatch, you will no longer need Warlords of Draenor or Legion Pathfinder to fly in the WoD or Legion zones. You'll be able to fly through Draenor and the Broken Isles without having done any of those Pathfinder achievements, so feel free to choose those to level through even if you never did those Pathfinders back in the day. And the seventh cool thing in the Shadowlands Prepatch is the Prepatch event. There are zombies, we're going to Icecrown, there's going to be catch-up gear, all kinds of stuff. This is a short event to do that includes some story quests, some dailies, and some old Wrath-era bosses spawning around Icecrown for a nice little dose of nostalgia. This event offers catch-up gear at item level 100, which is equivalent to normal Ny'alotha gear. If you're coming back after a long break, that might be just what you need to get yourself Shadowlands ready. So those are the biggest updates coming in pre-patch, but there's lots and lots of smaller things that you'll notice as you play. Courser mounts can fly, ray trace shadows are usable if you have a pretty decent graphics card, you can transmog artifact weapons cross-spec, you can scale crafted gear up or down for ults with these relics of the past, you can mentor brand new players with a newcomer system, lots of stuff. You'll figure it out as you start to play. The Shadowlands Prepatch should be very soon, and it's going to be a great time to kind of come back and dust off your characters for Shadowlands. You know, clean out your bags and your bank, slap together a new transmog or two, and get a grip on your bars. Depending on what you play, you may need some new keybinds for all of these unpruned abilities. The Shadowlands global release is coming soon on October 26th or 27th, depending on your time zone, but no matter where you live, it'll be here before you know it, and I can't wait. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.